just wanna feel you're alone.
What's up, guys? It's Envy, and we're back with another episode of Sit Down with Envy. And today we have Flynch from Stormwolves. Is it Academy? Are you considered an Academy team?
I don't actually know. I can check for you. I
you
can double check.
You can check.
Yes, it is an academy team.
Okay, so you're not even good enough for the main team.
No, apparently not.
Didn't even get your main role either, but we'll get into that.
That's fucking triggering. I know.
Yeah. So we'll start off. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
My name's Flynn. I'm a bit of a Chad. Envy hates me.
Why? Why would I do?
Huh? Why would what?
Why does Envy hate you?
I don't know. We got fucking you and me go way back, dude.
Yeah.
We've been around a while.
It's
Around a bit. Yeah. I don't know. We came across each other back in the in-house days, and that was.
Yep. And then I started griefing you by first picking you.
I mean, every single game to no fail, yeah.
Yeah, but we won a lot of games. There's a reason why I was rank 1.
You got rank 1 abusing me.
Yeah. That's how it worked, right?
Literally.
Right, so since, you touched on it, right? We'll go into the OC in-house scene first. So you'll probably be better at this, considering you were trusted and whatnot for a wee while.
Yeah.
If you want to explain to the people what OC in-house was.
The in-houses, you get in the servers, what the fuck is it? I still have it. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, the OC in-houses, like the inbuilt servers, the server private rankings. There was the Iron to Plats, there was the Plat the Challenger, and then eventually there was the Open Queue, but that's when it fucking died. So, good job, everyone. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about the in-houses, and especially recently, I have people saying it was super toxic. I loved the in-houses. I was like, that's my fucking favorite part, actually. I loved the in-houses.
I think, because you were quite good friends with some of them, right? Like, the higher up elo players?
A few, like Carter and Slug Invictus, and
yeah.
Fuck, I forgot.
So it might have seemed less toxic to you than to someone from the outside, whereas
Did you not enjoy it as much?
Fuck no. The moment it went from Iron to Plat to Open, it was cancer.
No, Open Queue was shit. I literally didn't play Open
Yeah. Well, it was just what team got more diamonds. And if one of the captains wanted to lose the game, they're first picking fucking Moose or whatever the hell the guy's name was.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like...
It's
doomed.
fine. It was just... I think Iron to Plat was good. I really enjoyed Iron to Plat. That's when I got involved in this fucking community. You fucking... You apes.
You apes.
Literally. It's when I started talking to you guys. You, Smug.
Yeah.
Was big on.
And now you can't even shake baby. Smug.
Huh?
Now you and Smug are, doing that fucking uwu. You guys had, your league names linked at one point.
We did. We had he's still Smug Eagle Owo, and I was the dirty uwu. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic. I love Smug.
He's the nicest guy.
Shout out to Smug, my boy.
Oh, you shouting them out, are you?
He's my favorite.
He's your favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna put you on the spot. We might as well get this out of the way. You said you had a guitar in your background. Play us a song.
I do. A song.
A song.
What would you like to hear, Envy?
Mate, some I don't know what you play is the real question.
Well, that's what. Really, it's your discretion.
It's my discretion.
Yeah, truly.
Okay, we'll go some R&B then.
Some R&B. Envy's a bitch. Thank you. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That was my song.
That's not a very good song.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, as if.
As if.
Envy's a bitch. Oh, he likes dick.
Not true.
I hate envy.
Also not true.
He's a prick.
Kind of true on that one.
Content. Alright.
So much content, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You've had your fun with that.
Oh yeah.
I serenaded you.
And the people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, where can people find that song of
We
yours?
can move on. That song, I don't know. I don't think that song has any like fucking Spotify rights or anything. But I might perform it again over at twitch.tv/Flynch.
Oh, okay, you're doing this now, are you? You're not even gonna wait till the end. You're just gonna drop.
I mean, you asked if people can find it. Like that's just.
Yeah, at the fucking end. What the fuck?
It's not on Spotify yet. I'm working on it, but.
He's working on it.
I'm getting there. That is the plan.
It is the plan, is it?
Yeah.
Right. So from the OC in-houses, right after you lost trusted, there's a bit of
Some bullshit, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to say, yeah. So I lost trusted because I stopped playing. Apparently, I'm fucking. That's not true. I stopped playing because I lost trusted. That's what actually happened.
Wait, but how does one work without the other?
I don't know. I remember one day I messaged Bobby because he was like he gave me trust at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember I just got on one day and didn't have it. And I messaged him and I was like, why don't I have this? And then like 4 weeks later, he was like, because you stopped playing.
Oh yeah, 4 weeks, huh? Took him 4 weeks to respond to you.
I was like, what the fuck? I can tell you, it did.
It did.
It took him fucking ages to respond to me. I was so mad. I was like, dog.
And there was the downfall of OC in-houses. Flynch lost trusted,
Yeah,
which
when
means
Flynch lost trusted, OC in-houses went to shit.
yeah, because no one was there to report the scores, right?
Exactly. I'd like to refer to the tier list.
We don't like that tier list. That
You
tier
don't like
list
the tier
put
list?
me on like fucking D tier.
Yeah, that tier list didn't like you. Put it that way.
Yeah, Megan was not my biggest fan.
No. I remember he gave me S tier because I could beat him in lane, and I was like, thank you.
It wasn't very difficult though.
No,
Right.
not really at all.
Yeah,
Kinda
because
flat was my bitch, but I like to think.
oh yeah, was it actually
What?
though? Because like there were like for instance, blue side was very very bad to have to draw from.
Yes, blue side sucked because you got the lie. Because generally having the worst player was worse than having the best player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier to drag your team down than it is to raise them up, right?
Exactly. So you'd rather have like so the way the drafting works was like it was the two highest rated people on the not like actual league rank, but like on the server, the two highest rated players on the actual server.
Yeah.
On like the inbuilt ladder.
Well, yeah.
Right. And the second highest rated player got to pick what side they would have. Correct? That's how that worked?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'd always pick red side because blue side had to pick first, but also got the last pick.
Yeah, which means
And
you in theory got the star, but you also got the dud.
Yeah, but you were better off just getting like the next two best players.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just worth it.
That's the way math works, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it was never worth playing blue side. Which brings me to you little bitch. Right? Get this. So Andy was rank 1, okay?
Yeah, I'm insane.
Right?
Yep.
No, you're fucking not. Andy was rank 1 because, right? And everyone kind of understood that the meta was if you got to pick what side you were on, you'd pick side 2, right? And if you're rank 1, you never get to pick because you're always going to be the higher rated player.
Yeah.
And you'll always be blue side. So every fucking game I was getting picked blue side.
You're welcome.
Because blue side had a fucking like was impossible to win through blue side. I was getting fucking griefed in in-houses.
By envy, yeah.
By envy, but every cunt just fucking first picked me. Every game.
Yeah. I adapted that meta, and then
Literally the first pick flinch meta is what it was.
Well, I remember at one point, right, I had like an 80-something% win rate against Smug. And it was over like 9 games.
Yeah, because he was second pick.
Yeah. Yeah, so he just didn't...
And you just first picked me every game.
Yeah,
That's
split
why.
up the duo.
I think me and Smug had a fucked win rate at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, ours was like 9 games to 1 or something during one of the splits.
Yeah, I think my win rate was because I was rank 1 for a while,
Yeah.
but after it reset again, I think the pick Flynch meta really activated, and I think I was the best Zaya and Kai'Sa. Like,
I
those
mean,
my two characters,
yeah,
they were the best ADs.
my main issue with in-house was when, like, for instance, with the rating system, when you're unranked, it's a lot easier to gain game points, right? So if, let's say, player X, I'm not gonna go. Actually, fuck it. Let's say Panda, right? We're gonna use Panda as the example. Let's say he was unranked and he went
Bless his soul.
like 9-1, right?
Okay, yeah.
So he ends up being second pick, like, in most lobbies. Whoever's first pick is most likely going to have a massive skill gap over Panda.
Yeah.
Which means Panda gets red side, but the captain gap in terms of player strength, it doesn't matter that the second person's going to get the worst player because Panda's already not as good as the other captain.
Yeah, but I think it depends because, like, say it's like it's you and Arcane, right? Say it's you guys. You guys are like, he's like your rating, right? About that? Well, he was at the time. I don't know if he's a bit better now.
He hit plat, right?
Okay, so he's a bit better. But say it's you and like another like someone else your rating, right?
Yeah.
And like, or say it's someone a bit worse than you. Say it's like we'll go Panda. Fuck it. Say it's you and Panda, right?
Yep. Hey, you admitting Panda's worse than me? Got it.
Yeah.
Someone clip it. Send it to Panda.
From what I know, I haven't seen Panda in fucking ages. Is he any good now? Is he?
Nah,
is he higher ranked than you?
no, he's still bad.
Oh, okay. All good. Just making sure. So say it's you and Panda, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think you're probably a better. I like to think, considering you're both mid players, you're probably a better player than Panda, right?
He likes the coin flip lanes.
Bless his soul. So say if you're a better player than Panda, right? And then you first picked me.
Yeah.
And then he gets second pick, and he gets like say Smug and Salty Merchant or some shit, right? Like it's kind of worth it, even if you're still the worst captain, because generally the captains would be worse than the first pick.
Yeah.
I think in houses, right?
Unless there was that massive like skill gap in captains. Like let's say it was Merchant and Panda,
I guess, but Merchant could never get rank 1 for the same reason I couldn't.
Yeah, you guys were first picked every game.
Yeah, so it was kind of fucking rough for someone like me and Merchant and like Bounce and shit to get rank 1.
It was fucking hilarious though.
It fucking sucked.
Meanwhile, I'm out here getting fucking picked like, second last or something.
The only games we could get were when everyone else was in it, and it was like stacked.
Yeah.
But then even still, I'm pretty sure I was still the first pick out of all of us. So like I'd be picked by like fucking Panda, right? And then I have to verse fucking Salty Merchant and Bounce and Smug, and it's like this is
all
fucked.
3 of them, right? And then you get stuck with fucking Moose as the last pick as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like fucking unplayable for me. Yeah. So like in that was like that's a very privileged. That's a very like first world country fucking.
Yeah. First world problems, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a very first world problem level issue. Fuck, I'm too good, guys. My team's just. I'm getting out drafted every game. Like,
I'm just
what it was.
I'm just too good at this game.
It was good fun. When they opened it to like all ranks, because we were asking for an open rank, right?
Yeah.
We were, but we meant like alongside everything else. But they were like, okay, let's just destroy everything and make like only the open rank. And then everyone was like, well, this is fucking shit. And then everyone kind of quit.
Well, because what happened, right, is now I believe they still had Plat to Challenger at the time, but Plat to Challenger had like very little players because the players would rather just go play solo queue, yeah? Or the Diamond players.
And all the Plats are playing Iron Plat anyway.
Yeah.
So really it was Diamond Plus.
Or for instance, let's say like Prime Match queues up for Plat to Chal or something, because I did hear this. And he's last pick, but the fucking Diamond players are stuck with like a Plat 4 support. Whereas the other teams all Diamonds, so they didn't want to actually play the game.
Okay.
But yeah, the moment it went open is where you started seeing all the gold players just stop playing.
Yeah, it was unplayable.
Yeah.
They hated it. To be fair, I didn't like it either, and I was plat 1, right? So it's not like I was getting destroyed by the diamond players,
Yeah.
right? But it just wasn't fun. It's just not, because it just ended up being 225 adverse panda in lane, and it was like, okay,
Yeah.
like,
Or
it
two two
doesn't
five.
matter.
Or for instance, I played one at it was 11 a.m. or something, and I kid you not, I first picked 225, thinking, fuck, he's the only diamond player in the lobby, he's gonna carry
I
this.
remember this. I think.
And he played Urgot jungle and ran it down in my game.
Mhm.
Right, and I lost.
They didn't care, right? I think, and to be fair, you don't have to care. That's fine.
No.
But I think the iron to plat in houses, the same reason that the iron to plat tournaments are probably the best ones, right? Like,
It's because people
I think-
care.
they care the most. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
There's a lot more to me, it's not even about prizing anymore. I couldn't give a fuck about prizing.
No, oh god, no. Like, I don't fucking care for my 47 RP. Like, I don't give a shit. Right? I want to tell Envy that I'm better than him, like, and I want everyone to know it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
you
that's
gotta
why you
win
play.
games first, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, you got to fucking play games to win games, I guess, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you can't even get on a team at the moment.
I'm working on it, brother. I promise, I'm working on it.
Right, so we're gonna transition away from in-houses, unless you have anything final to say on it.
No, I think if they bring back the iron to plat in house, I don't know why. Do you know why that server's dead? Do you know what happened?
Well, it took money to run it or something, so it would go to run the bot, upkeep.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I don't think it was a lot, but it's, again, when you're doing something for free, and people aren't using it, it's why it would stop.
Okay. Yeah.
But the iron to plat one was good. Some of the players made it unfun.
Who
You
do you think
know,
made it I guess you don't. Maybe you do. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit if you call people out.
my opinion. It's my podcast. I will call everybody out. I've called many people out already, and we'll continue. Wysilian was a cunt.
Brazilian.
Right, he was just toxic.
Right. I think I remember.
Do you remember the specific game that I'm thinking about?
No. I know you and me had a biff at one point. About Corky.
Yeah, well.
Fuck, I can't remember it. But I know it involved Corky.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I was a Corky maestro at the time. That's the word we'll use. But yeah, it's just when you have those people and someone can play bad, but it's when you're you yourself, you're making mistakes, but you're scapegoating the other person.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense to you. It just,
I guess.
You and
there were a few blamers.
yeah.
I like to think. I'm pretty sure I had one of the stronger mentals.
I mean, I remember a time, right? So my first OC in-house game, it was an open game. I laned into Lysa, right?
And who?
Lysa.
Okay.
He played on Ardor Crimson and now on a WKW team.
Okay.
He's like the Z1 trick. Now,
Oh, Hansa. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying.
yeah, and then they also had Sibi playing jungle, right?
Vermilion. Yes.
Wait, is Vermilion Lysa?
I think it said Hansa.
No,
That's his real
Lysa.
name. Okay, yeah. I don't know. What rank is he?
I think he's Diamond 3, 4 at the moment.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty much the same player by the sound of things. But yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
similar, right? But
Right.
maybe a different guy. Yeah, so I was landing into him. At the time, I was Silver 2, right? So there's fucking no hope for me in that lane, or there shouldn't
Like
be.
last week. Yeah. Right.
Okay, well, it wasn't last week. This is...
Okay.
So I'm playing Malzahar, I got my one trick. Sibi's playing jungle for me in my team, and I'm just flaming Sibi after he misses a gank. I'm playing Malzahar into Zed. I lane, in theory, because he's that much of a bit of, or should be that much of a bit of play, he should just completely stomp me. I went down 40 farm but didn't die.
Okay.
And I was just flaming Sibi the entire time because it was hilarious. And he got triggered at me. He was just trying to camp me more.
Right.
The man was trying to play Nidalee. And we go back into the open lobby chat and whatnot. and he's just flaming the shit out of me. He's like, "Yo, queue up again, queue up again."
Right.
And I was like, I'm going to bed.
What if I don't do that?
Yeah, I don't have to play you again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I already proved myself that one time.
I see.
I don't know.
Right.
That's
So what you're saying is you're a cunt.
we've established that already. But
Okay.
that was
Just checking.
probably my favorite OC in-house moment.
Okay. I think the moment me and Smug realized we were in love was probably
Oh,
up there.
it was up
For
there,
me.
was it?
I don't know. I think we just ended up winning every game. It was great, but
Yeah, until I broke you guys up.
pretty much you dick.
Because I'd never pick
Yeah.
Smug, right? I'd always pick you, and then
I don't know how much of that of like the current community played it in houses, but like I was fucking goated, and I'm coming back. I promise.
if hypothetically, if one were to come back, would you play?
Absolutely. I think I improved the most as a player playing
Yeah.
in those in houses.
Yeah, I might
And
go
I
on a
think-
little. Oh, you finish your point first.
I think it's like for someone who's like silver, right? Or say like gold 4, whatever it is. It's so useful to play against people
Yeah.
like Salty and me and shit like that, right?
Okay,
It's
don't
like-
put yourself with Salty. That's an insult to Salty.
Okay. But like the higher tier players on like that specific server at least,
Yeah.
or that ladder, right? Because that's how you learn the quickest.
Yeah.
And you get ungodly better, and like when you play as a 5-man, so it helps you like be better as a teammate and shit like that. And it's fucking. It was the funnest time I had playing League was in those in houses actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But yes, I'd play again. That shit was sick.
yeah. So my little tangent, right? Now I don't know how much you would remember this. You weren't around at the time, but back
Yeah.
when Iron to Gold was the thing, like Iron to Plat was, very rare, if not like dead, right?
Mhm.
Because everyone played an Iron to Gold, right? You had people like Griff. Griff was an Iron to Gold player. You had names like Angelica Rose. This is me pretty much talking to the old school people, but I'm just setting the scene. So like Angelica Rose, Zbot, like there's so many names that are now high plat or even diamond, right? And one of the most famous ones to me was Angelica Rose was in Gold 1, finished the ladder, and then was suddenly plat 2, like 3 days later.
You improved so much playing in houses actually.
Yeah. But I got the privilege to laning into Griff when like I would say he was at his peak, right?
Mm.
And all you could hear was everyone was complaining, "Oh, he's too good to play in gold." Right? He must have a diamond account. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there getting my shit kicked and I'm like, "Okay, I won't do that next time." Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then the next time I landed into him, I died, 2 times less and was down 20 farm less, And it's like it got to the point where me getting my shit kicked in by Griff helped me. Right? Whereas nowadays, the first time you lose to someone who like puts you down, it's like, oh, he must be smurfing, he's too good to play in this elo, get him out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just it's sad. Because the moment you start looking at yourself instead of looking at them when it comes to those games, you're gonna get better, and then maybe like 3-4 months down the line, you just beat him. You know?
Just gap them.
Yeah.
Exactly. If they are smurfing, right? Say they are.
Yeah.
Happy days for you, I guess. Like one, like you'll tell people they'll get banned if they are. Like it's pretty easy to tell when someone's smurfing,
Yeah.
right? Like for the most part. And I mean, you get to play against someone who's better than your competition, so you might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's that easy.
I don't know. I use the Iron to Plat events for that, Like some
I guess so.
some of the mid laners are good, right? Not all of them, but it's so playing into those, I actually have to, play awake.
Yep.
Whereas I can go into, let's say, the fucking 7th best Iron to Gold team. I can be half asleep at my fucking keyboard and then suddenly I'm 3 kills in solo, you know? And it's like, there's just so much of a difference because of the time playing into Griff and Merchant and, you know, all these high up lat 1 names, you know?
Yeah. And I think that, like, Iron to Plat is so weak right now.
Yeah.
It's so weak. Like, Sonic Boom's supposed to be the best team right now. My Silver Free Agent team almost beat them. We nearly beat them. Actually, it was a close game. It took like 35 minutes for them to beat us. And I had it's literally a silver team. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
man. I don't understand.
Well,
Bless their hearts. But like,
I
I had a
doubt.
shit game.
Yeah.
And to be fair, my Silver fucking Free Agent team was clutching. But like, come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's rough, right? Because I also played on free agents in the last Iron to Gold I played. And I had an Iron 3 top laner. Like, I can't make this shit up. I had a jungler who, like, I actually knew who he was. Right? So, like, me and him, you know, had played together before. And then I had a silver bot lane. Like, no shit. My ADK was a top lane main. So, game 1, right? My top lane is 0-10. I clutched the game. I go 14-2. But the thing is, we shouldn't have won that game. Because it was like a full, like, gold free team. And they should have just been able to avoid me, right? Arguably the best player on the team. And just gone and, like, dealt with my side lanes.
Very arguably, yeah.
Okay, calm down. Like,
okay.
we had Garen Yumi in game 1, by the way. Like, as a bot lane.
Nice.
It was a thing last week for us.
Oh, nice.
And then we go into game 2, right? Where we versed a much more competent team.
Yeah.
The enemy jungler just went and camped the Iron replay, and I was like, God fucking damn it. And then we just lost.
That's fucking sad times.
Yeah. Imagine not fighting someone you own elo.
Yeah. It's fucking, that's the life of the free agents, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you play the free agent games.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you get Iron players. To be fair, I wasn't even meant to be playing. It was like, oh, we need one more, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate playing free agents.
Same. Anyway, right. So, now you are, you know, I got your name as SWA Flynch, right? Because Stormwolves Academy Flynch. Mm-hmm. So I know you were at the trial night. I was also there for one game. How did they go?
It was fun. I got what happened? So I can almost recall every game. So there was a game. The first game I played was against Orphans.
Yep.
Poor guy.
He's washed, right? Like he's not great.
I like Orphans.
As a fella, right? You know, he's a good bloke.
No. I think he just autopilots his games.
Yeah.
Right. But I actually think he's kind of good. Like, okay, for a gold mid laner, I'd be happy to have Orphans. Right. I think.
Would you?
He's got a filthy heart on for Gwen.
Oh right? Yeah. I see that at the moment.
He
right.
should probably drop that. Right. Gwen's shit, brother. Maybe play something good. But like, he understands stuff conceptually.
Yeah.
Like I was watching them scrim, I think, and I was just in the call just because my team's fucking no one wants to play right now.
Was this last night?
No. It was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Like a few weeks ago, but like they had drafted, it was Gwen mid, obviously.
Well, of course, he fucking
that's all I
was.
wanted to play, and it was like Kai'Sa, Thresh, and then like Renekton top and some jungler, right?
Yeah.
And they really wanted to, like, okay, we play through bot this game, and Orphans was like, no, like, you don't draft Renekton and play through bot, right? Like,
yeah.
It's against the... And he's right, and like, I'm in the fucking call with them, so I'm telling them, like, holy fuck, no.
Listen to this man.
Please don't, like... And they didn't, and then Renekton was like 12-0 and won the game. So,
yeah.
I like him. I think he's good conceptually. But...
Okay, I want to put you on the spot, right? No flame, right?
Right.
You have your pick of the litters for iron the gold mid laners, right? You got G-Bear, myself, orphans. Which one do you take?
Orphans.
You nah, homie. This is
Take
not,
orphans, yeah.
bruh.
Wait, so
Okay.
you who? G-Bear?
G-Bear.
I don't even know who that is.
WK Alpha. No,
You got nothing from me, man.
mate.
I don't fucking-
But you wouldn't take me over him as
No,
fucking.
I take Orphan. I think Orphan's pretty cracked. He's not bad.
Oh, mate. Just wait till what I do to him tomorrow if he
I'd
plays.
duo with Orphans. I'd play.
Fuck off! You'll do it with me too, for
Yeah,
content
no,
on
I'm
your
saying-
stream.
I'm saying I would do it with Orphans. I can't say I fucking do it with you very often.
Nah, it's whenever I feel like I want to lose a game,
I guess.
and then we win.
Did we win? Yeah, we won.
Yeah, we always win.
We're undefeated, aren't we?
Yep. We
Yeah,
don't.
Look at this guy. I'm carrying the player, I guess.
Oh, you're carrying me.
I guess so.
Yeah, because as we're talking about people like trialing for teams and whatnot, I find there's a lot of people who will go to a trial night just to have fun, right? I myself did it, right? I orphans locked in Nocturne mid,
Did, and I remember the counter exactly.
and I was like, "Yo, Jarvan 5th pick." My team
Jarvan-
was pissed.
Like,
It was
yeah.
They were not
Fair.
happy.
No, I wouldn't be happy either. Like, and to be fair, you started Q, which was fucking triggering.
Uh,
It was like, if you start E, I'm not even mad about it. Like, but oh, you started Q, you fucking griefer. But
I then proceeded to run it down.
you did.
I got some
And that's
kills.
okay. Look,
We're doing some things.
it was the most entertaining game of the day.
Yeah, of course it was.
So then I versed Millsy,
Yeah.
right? I think my opinion of Millsy's changed recently. So
Well, what's your
this is
opinion
my-
of him?
This is my mid laner, by the way.
Here we go.
So I'll be gentle.
Nah, don't be gentle. Be rough.
No. Millsy's fucking he's fucking good. Don't get me wrong. He's better than he's better than I am at the characters he plays. I think. Right?
Okay,
So-
that's a fucking cop out. He's
no,
better.
So listen, at like a Nivea and shit, right? So he's better at a Nivea mid than I am at mid. Okay,
Okay.
put it that way, right?
One champion. Got it. Yep.
Well, like I don't know who the fuck else he plays, right? He plays like a Nivea and he plays like Cassiopeia or something. Right? So
Okay.
his characters that he likes to play, right? He's fucking good, but like, I don't think he plays anything else really. I don't know. Maybe he does, and I just haven't seen it yet because we haven't played that much. But I think that he was good at his characters, but if he gets pigeonholed a bit, he's kind of gonna get like beat up
Yeah.
a bit, at least. So he was my second game, right? And he played a Nivea, which is I think it's his best character. I don't know. I think he thinks it's his best character,
Yeah.
right? Like it probably is. If he thinks it, he'd know, right? I don't know. And I played my worst character. I was playing a Zir, by the way.
What are you doing playing his ear? You have no hands.
I got fucking hands, dog. What do you mean? That's all I got.
Yeah. True. No brain.
Yeah, I got fucking hands. I can play like Zed and shit. That's one of my better
I've
characters.
seen that. It's very rough.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
There's a reason you didn't get the mid spot. Okay.
It's because I didn't play Zed. No, so that happened. I got fucking gapped hard, which deserved.
Yeah.
Right. And then the next game was Z-Pace, who's
Who?
like a fucking god tier Aurelian Soul player. Like, he had Aurelian Soul banned against him every single game, except one game because I was like, no, I want to versus Aurelian Soul.
Yeah. Leave it
Yeah.
up, right?
Yeah, so I demanded he play Aurelian Soul. I was playing mid, obviously. Allow me to. I still remember. Allow me to tell you the enemy's bans. It was Oriana,
Yep.
Zed,
Yep. Zoe.
Ori, Zed, Zoe was the next one,
Yep.
and then Lucian, and there was another mid laner. I can't remember who it was, but either way, it was 5 mid bans. and I was like, I make
So-
this man play.
So what you're saying is he got his main champion and then they kneecapped you.
Pretty much.
What cunts?
And like, I was hard carrying this game on some fucking piss poor character I'm gonna play, and then my top laner AFK'd in a trial game.
Yo, what a lad.
Oh no, that was the next day. So I played Lucian mid against Millsy's Orianna, and I think I ruined him. But we ended up losing because my top went AFK
Yeah.
in a trial game. I went to a trial game and had to play a 4v5.
The man had to go.
I was fucking so annoyed. That was me, bro. Was it Vigi? You fucking dog. Like, I don't know. It was just like, how am I playing a 4v5 right now? Internet cut out. I don't fucking. No one knew why you left. Well, I didn't know why you left.
No
I
one
wasn't
knew
anything.
why you left.
You were just gone, dog. I don't know. You bitch.
It happens.
Vigi's kind of cracked as well. His Lee Sin top's good. I give him that.
It's
Toshuri and
something,
Dumbass as
right?
well. There you go. Vigi can confirm. I was fucking gapping mid that game on my Lucian, but that's okay. So
Right.
it comes. No, you go.
So-
I was gonna move on.
I don't know. Talking about your trials, where the juicy part is the fact that you didn't get the mid spot, right?
No, okay. So I can talk about that. So I was talking to Shuri, and Shuri was like, "Okay, so
You
I'm
suck."
gonna put you on." Yeah, pretty much. He was like, "Okay, you're bad. You're old. You're washed. I don't want you here. You're only on the sub bench because I'm out of players, right?" And I said, "Okay." He said if he had an extra person, he would have put them in, but he didn't, so he made me the sub. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not what happened. He said,
No, I prefer that part though.
okay, you can prefer that if you'd like.
Yeah.
So he said he gives it to Millsy, not because I got mid gapped, right? Which to be fair, I did the first game. The first game against Millsy, he gapped me hard. The second game, I think I gapped him, right?
Yeah.
He said it was because he doesn't know if the AD wants to play, and he remembers because Shuri was one of the in-house players from way back when I was Plat 1, and I was fucking first pick Flynch meta was active, right? And at that time, I was a Kaiser Zaya man, and I think pretty much if I got Kaiser, we win the game, right? In the Iron Plats, in the in-houses. So he said, I don't know if my AD is going to play, so I'm going to put you on the sub bench, because that way, if the AD doesn't want to play or the mid doesn't want to play, you can fill either role. And I said, I haven't played AD for 3.5 years, but okay. Sure thing. I said, I'll give you a good little quote here on how this is how I became the Stormwolves AD. Check this out.
Stormwolves
So
Academy. Come on, mate. You gotta.
Oh, my bad. The
correct that.
SWA AD. My bad.
Yeah.
Right. So I said at what time is it? At 3:37, I said, "Let me know if he leaves, because I'll have to start playing AD again." Right?
Yep. Right.
And then, so that was at 3:37. 12 minutes later, at 3:49, Shuri sends me a screenshot of the AD pulling out, and he said, "Start playing AD." So, and that was how I got the AD position on Stormwolves Academy.
Yeah.
Right. And that's pretty much how that happened. So, also Smug said he plays support, so I was like, "Fuck, alright, I guess I'll play AD if I'm back with my boy." So.
Yeah, I mean, I hosted some in-house games, and you kind of ran it down with him, bot lane. Kog'Maw Yumi.
Kog'Yumi, yes. So there's the
double B skin.
We knew we were gonna end, but we did that for a reason. There's a clip on my Twitch that we were kind of commemorating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there he is, having a giggle.
Oh, yeah, he's having a laugh.
Yeah.
Classic Smug things, right?
We were commemorating a clip. Bless his heart.
So, moving on from Stormwolves, right? Because it's kind of a dead topic.
Okay.
No one likes Stormwolves anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Neither do I.
You're on the fucking team.
Okay, I don't know how long this team's lasting. Gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
We haven't played yet. I really want to. I want to play so bad because I'm gonna fucking gap literally every player. But it's just we cannot play.
Even my boy Manu from
I'll
Sonic
ruin
Boom.
Manu. I don't even know who that is.
My boy Manu from Sonic Boom.
Oh, is he the AD?
He is.
He's some fucking no name. I promise you that.
Some no name.
No, who knows who fuck? I've never heard of Manu. Who the fuck is Manu?
A lot of people call him Manute. I just call him
Minute.
Manu.
Oh, I'll call him Minute.
Or like-
'cause
or
he's
like-
fucking insignificant. Right? 'Cause, like, who is that? No, they're like, I'm okay. Listen to what I'm about to say to you. Right? You listen to what I'm about to say. Like, I will be the best AD in this like fucking tournament bracket, or in whatever you want to call it, right? In Iron Flat, right? By far, within like a month or two. I've been playing this role for like 3 fucking weeks, and I'm probably better than 85% of the field. Right?
Now,
So you quote that. I promise you.
I will quote that. But right now, I'm going to tell you, right? If you look at my boy Gryffindor's match history, he's looking like he's an 80 carry main again.
I'm not afraid.
You're not afraid of Griff?
No, I gapped him mid, and I'll gap him AD. It doesn't bother me.
Oh!
He's Fiora fucked me. I'll give him that, but like, and his Victor was kind of scary, but like otherwise, I was alright.
Gap him mid, gap him AD. What are you gonna do? You gonna gap him top lane next?
No, it'll fuck me up top lane, but you know that's alright.
True, you can't play tanks.
He can have top lane. That's fine. I don't need top lane.
Good, I wouldn't want top lane either.
No, he fucking ruined me as Victor one time. I think it was Echo. I still remember that game. He wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That game still haunts me because I got so smacked around. but every other game I feel fine about. I think I'll beat him up.
Right. Now, we already kind of alluded to this earlier.
Yeah.
But I want your opinion on the strength of the Iron to Gold scene. Not Iron to Gold, Iron to Plat scene. I know you already said it was, pretty weak.
Yeah.
But like, standout players, how people would improve. Just your take on that.
Yeah. So I think it got weaker since in-house has died. I think that is a part of it. Because realistically, it's less 5-on-5 practice with like a team. I don't think people realize that, but it is. So the most stacked roles, yes, is probably
I wouldn't say jungle.
No? What do you think is the most stacked role? I think AD is looking pretty fucking bad.
I honestly think it has. So it's weird, right? Because Sonic Boom's top laner just hit Diamond, right?
Okay.
TNS were banned again.
Tyrannosaur, right?
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus.
Right. TNS got banned again.
TNS got banned. TNS top laner was bad. I promise you.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
Yeah, that guy was washed.
Yeah. So like TNS is no longer. TNS isn't there anymore, right? Sonic Boom's missing their top laner.
Yeah.
Jungle, it was kinda. Now, even though Ring Reese has been banned now, right? It was Ring Reese and then a bunch of plebs. Because that's what happened.
Yeah, the TNS AD is fucking gone. And to be fair, if you looked at that guy play and you thought he was platinum, you have actual issues, right? Like, are you fucking retarded? Like, to actually think that guy like wasn't smurfing, and like Smug used to support this man.
Right? Well, Smug would run it down.
He's like, but he's stuck in plat. Fuck you. I've watched this dude play. Fuck off. I don't care. Like what? Like you know, I know you know. Like don't pretend you don't. You fucking bitch. Like I've seen this guy play.
I know you know.
Like, what the fuck? This guy's hella cracked. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Don't worry. Box kill was shit though. Like the mid lane was.
Box killer. There you go. He's a good mid laner. That guy's fucking good.
Is he?
Yeah, that guy's fucking good. I like that dude. I've never talked to that guy in my life. He's fucking good. I watched him play.
I don't know. He kind of lost.
Yeah,
he lost the game to
values
me.
An opinion of someone who's worse than him. There you go. But like, that guy's fucking good at the game.
Yeah.
I would have loved to verse that dude. But.
Right, so before like this week, you had TNS and Sonic Boom at like we'll go A tier, right? You know, we're not using S.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
with TNS, you know, being put in the trash can because they can't play anymore, and then you've got Sonic Boom losing their top laner because he's now Diamond, right? Who was arguably their best player. Some of their other players have like glaring issues. Like I know they won the Iron to play on Tuesday.
You've got to remember who you're versing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like with, you know, they have less issues than some of the other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, you know, you have the likes of WKW, they just brought in a new support.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sonic Boom didn't look good. I don't think so. No, I don't think Sonic Boom looked good at all.
Yeah, neither.
I versed him 2 weeks ago, and I nearly 1v5'd, unironically, by myself, with my silver free agent team.
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding. They almost lost to my silver free agent team.
They were lucky we got DQ'd.
Yeah, they were not looking
It was
strong.
less of a DQ and more of a, you know, you played and have his rank games. Come on, Samo. That's what happened.
Classic. Got to play those 3 ranked games. You want to take a week vacation? Nah, mate.
Go play those rank games.
No, buddy. You got to play those fucking ranked games. Don't even
Yes.
pretend. What's that? Your internet died for the last 5 days and you're visiting your grandmother in hospital? Nah, mate. You didn't play your fucking ranked games.
So you can't
Stupidest
play the
fucking rule,
tournament.
by the way.
Actually, you know, we might as well touch on this, right? So my opinion on that rule, right? Anyone who wants to be competitive. Now I'm talking. Now there are some exceptions to it, right? Like I do know some people's personal lives and they don't have the time for it.
Yeah.
You know, to play the tournaments and the free rank games.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, for instance, a lot of people who complain about it, like I see those fuckers playing Dead by Daylight or Minecraft or something like that, you know, for like 4 or 5 hours, and then they're complaining that they have to play 3 ranked games plus the tournament.
Okay, at the end of the day, right, here's the way I see it. It is the stupidest fucking rule I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, right? Whoever thought of this rule actually needs to be dropped from the fucking team, right? If you listen to me, right? Say I have a week fucking holiday and I come back, right? And I'm like fucking, say I'm like Sonic Boom's like fucking mid laner, I don't know who it is, but right? Say I'm them, right? And
Yeah.
I go on a week holiday and I come back, I can't fucking play, even though I've been playing like every fucking game for the last year, right? I can't play because I had a week holiday. The 3 ranked game rule is the most retarded fucking thing I've ever seen. And if they are listening to me, which they won't because their heads are so far up their own fucking
Okay.
asses, right? They think that everything they say is so like fucking like. I'm just making shit up now, but like.
Yeah, I know
right,
you
listen,
are.
Yeah, listen to me. Like, move it to like 6 games a fortnight, maybe, right? You can keep the same like thing, but 3 games in a week is fucking stupid. Because if I'm busy that week, I literally can't play now, right?
Yeah.
3 games a week, 9 games a month, or 10 games a month, right? Much more sense than 3 games a week. That shit needs to be dropped. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I can understand that, but for instance, if you're wanting to be competitive, right, and you're wanting to win, a lot of players would have time for those free rank games. I get your point of someone's gone on holiday, and that's kind of an unlucky at how the system is, right?
Okay, but
I'm not saying the system is perfect, because it's not,
yeah.
right? But it stops the people who will sit on. Now you can just go run it down for rank games. You know, I did one yesterday just so I could play. I had to play it, and then
I was
end up playing.
about to ask you, do you want to be competitive?
Yeah,
Like, you want to play, right?
yeah.
And you nearly didn't have your 3 ranked games yesterday just because you did. Like, what were you doing?
I went to the gym twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People have fucking lives, and at the end of the day, there's no like prizing for
But
these fucking weekly ones.
In
It's so
saying
dumb.
that, because I went to the gym at like 10, and I went back again at 5. I had 7 hours where 4 of those hours I was at home, sitting here playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds,
Okay.
and I only needed 1 ranked game. So
Okay,
I could have played that in that time.
But why? Is what I'm asking. Why do you need 3 ranked games a week?
It's from their point of view, right? From what I have heard, it is to try and deter people from just sitting in, let's say, Gold 1 or Plat 1, even though you can quickly go in 3 ranked games, right? As long as it doesn't look like you're, 0-25, it's very hard to tell that you grief the games, right?
Okay, then it needs to change to like 10 a month or some shit, right? You can have the same amount of games in this like so 3 a week. You can average it out over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
It makes a lot more sense. But doing it on a week by week basis is actually fucking griefing your player base. How many players do they say can't play because they've played fucking 2 ranked games in that week, right? And they can't play.
There's quite a few. It normally knocks at least 1 or 2 teams out a week.
That's what I mean. It's fucking sad. Like, it shouldn't be a thing because it just needs to be like, check the last 2 weeks and if they've had 6 ranked games in the last 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. I understand that because then you've got a week to like kind of roll over to it, right? But you've got to be like, listen.
But they are removing the 3 rank game rule.
They're removing it.
Yeah, it's being removed.
Then what the fuck was everything I just went on about then? God
Well,
damn
fuck
it.
not.
My minor tirade was for no fucking reason. Jesus.
What?
Wait, they're just removing it for what? Are they replacing it with anything or?
Nah, I don't know.
Is it just there's no limit rank games now?
Well, there's no value for it anyway.
And there isn't because it's not. Because, like you said, if you want to be competitive, you'll play 3 a week. That's true, but that's not a competitive thing. It's tournaments, sure, but there's no prizes. There's no like. There's not. It's just a weekly. It's a community event for fun at the end of the day.
Yeah. Right. So, in the past, I'm sorry, Smug, if you're still here, but I'm going to use you as the example.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying he knew about it, right? I'd never put Smug in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But a while back, Wysilian, who at the time was Diamond 4, don't know how that motherfucker got up there, he's trash, but he was playing in an Iron to Plat event, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I want your take on players and teams, right? Because some other players will know about it on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wanting your opinion on A, what the org should do about it, and B, how do I word this? Should the punishment for the person who knew and said nothing be as harsh or harsher?
So, the org thing, the org won't do shit. They want to win. Like, the org wants to win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if they'll know if they're Smurfs. Of course they will. If you find me one org that had a Smurf that didn't know, right, that one of their players was Smurfing, I'll pay you out for the rest of your life. Like, it's not true. They don't. Right?
Yeah.
They know because they want to win. That's all they care about at the end of the day, right? Fair enough. You can want to win all you want, right? Now, to stop Smurfing, because I know Smurfing becomes an issue, right?
It's a huge talk about.
What I would do, here's what I'd do. Right? I would make it so that if you're on a team with a Smurfer, right? If you are on a team with someone Smurfing, you should be banned as well. For like, I don't know how long. You can make it up as long as you want. It can't be a pussy ban, right? It can't be for a week or 2, right? Like 3 months, right? 3 months is a good ban. If you are on a team, right? At all with a Smurfer, it should be the player's job to make sure their teammates aren't Smurfing. Right? That's what I'd do. And that way you don't have to police it. They'll police them fucking selves. I promise. Because no one wants to get banned because their top laner just hit fucking D4 last week and everyone's trying to keep it on the hush-hush. Right? No one wants to get banned for fucking 3 months just for that, right?
Yeah.
So it should be the players' jobs to make sure they're not playing with Smurfs. Right? So I think that, here's what I think, right? I know it's going to sound kind of bad because I'm playing with like fucking some players from TNS, right? But I think if he hit Diamond 2, right? And then, so if he hit Diamond 2, and then before he played again, right? They kind of like caught wind of it and stopped it, then no punishment. Fair, right? Makes sense. But say this dude spent diamond for like 3 months, right? And your team keeps playing with him, right? Even if
Yeah.
they don't know about it, it needs to be their job, one, to know about it, right?
Yeah.
Because if, realistically, if the fucking BSV staff find out and someone on your team can't, like, what the fuck? What is that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna know if my AD is smurfing before fucking Jetman does, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just will. So you need to ban everyone on the team, every person, and that will stop. That will stop smurfing. And people be like, "But you'll just kill every team." No, you will just, like, you need to make the players police themselves. Like, you can say it'll kill every team, right? And if that's the case, if every team got killed for that reason, right, then it wasn't really Iron to Plat, was it? It was just fucking Smurfs,
Yeah.
and that's not fun anyway. So
Well, so you probably don't know too much about this, right? When there was a team, it was Iron to Gold, right? Now the player, his name was 3131J. I've already referenced this maybe 3 times on Sit Down with Envy because it's my go-to example. He had a Plat 4 account, right? And he was playing an Iron to Gold. His team knew about it, right? And the Iron to Plat team also knew about it, which to me would make the management know about it because you've already got 12 people who know about it.
if my Iron to Plat top laner knows about the Iron to Gold smurfing, then yeah, I imagine the coach and management know about it. Yeah.
Right. And the way he got caught, right? Because he was not anything special. Plat 4 Gold 1, he had the pop off games, but outside of that, a lot of people can have that, that one.
Yeah, it's not like he'd fucking gap everyone every game. Right?
No. Alright, he was kind of a joke, He
was the envy of the time.
Well, no, because I was putting him down, right? I was one of the people who was making him the joke because it was hilarious. But
so he was the panda of the time.
Yeah. Okay. It was found through someone's stream because one of the Iron to Plat players said it on someone else's stream. Just play on your main, right? And then that's how the connection started happening. And it was just the org from that point looked like complete fucking trash.
Yeah, fair.
As they should, because so many people knew about it, and they didn't win anything, which to me is the funniest part. They had a Smurf but couldn't win. The same with Vigi playing on Stormwolves Iron to Gold. Smurf but can't win. I'm not even kidding. They won fuck all with Vigi.
Oh, classic.
Now
My team, dude.
there's a question, right? Did anyone in Stormwolves know that Sherry smurfed? I subbed for them once, right? This is kind of common knowledge nowadays. I was a sub. Oh, hey Sherry, and he jumped on another account. He wasn't eligible on his main at the time, and I straight up, we lost the game, which it happens, right? I'm subbing, and then someone came to me and was like, "Yo, was that Sherry?" And I was like, "Yeah," because he shouldn't have been playing,
So wait, what happened? Because I don't know about this situation.
This is going back a while. It was a East Coast bracket Iron to Gold game. He was playing on the account Risen. He was playing support, which is not his main role, right? Yeah. He looked like complete garbage, but he still shouldn't have been playing,
You're right. Did he get banned for 3 months?
I believe so.
Did his team get banned for 3 months?
No.
Well, that's what should have happened.
I was technically on the roster for the night, man. Come on.
Well, yeah, everyone should have got banned for 3 months who played.
I have an exception to that. Fuck off. No, because
that's what should happen.
Yeah, but I subbed the one night, man.
Yeah, but you were playing with a Smurf. You have to make it. It's the player's job to know.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Fuck, unlucky, brother. Don't play subs then for teams you don't play with. Right? That's how it should be. And obviously BSV, right, can only get can only catch the people they can catch. Yeah. Right. So it's realistically, you can only catch who you can catch. But that's still the threat is more than the action, in a sense,
No.
right? So it's like once you introduce the idea that, like entire teams will get banned if you're playing with a Smurf, right? Even if, like, I don't catch every fucking Smurf. Like, if I'm BSV, I catch one and I ban an entire team. Every other team's like, fuck, shit. They're out for 3 months. Like, imagine Sonic Boom gets banned for 3 fucking months.
Yeah.
Like, every player. And it's like, holy fuck. Like, that's literally everyone. Right? Like, it's... Or like fucking Weekend Warriors or some shit, right? I'm just going off the fucking names I know.
You're going off the people you know.
But yeah, like if you play on a team that has a Smurf on it, the entire team should be banned. I think. Right? He said in chat, you don't play favorites. It's got to be harsh. If it's not harsh, people will do it. If it's not harsh.
Let me have my point. It wasn't a BSV event, right? Which means it was an ECB event, right? So the admin staff were completely different.
Oh, then you should get banned from ECV. Like I'm just saying BSV because that's the only one. Like I freaking like the Tuesday night Ina Plat's the only ones I really know, right?
Yeah.
But like,
but because they already one of the admins. I'm going to elaborate on the story. I don't really want to because Sheila is here. One of the admins came to me and asked who it was after we lost the first game. If we had a 1, I would have turned them in anyway. Right? And then, because I've done it in the past. To
you hadn't won or you had of one?
If we had a 1 the game, but
so
we didn't.
Did win.
If we did win the game, I would have gone to the admin team, which I've done in the past when I've known about Smurfs on my own team. And then I would have told them, right?
Yeah, I've known about Smurfs on my team as well.
But because we lost, right? It was like, I just won't play with these shady motherfuckers again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then if he tried to do it again, that's when it comes up. Right?
I like this because if I'm say Smug, right?
Yeah.
Say Smug cracks Diamond on a fucking second account or some shit. Right? And I go to fucking BSV and I tell them they're not going to ban me.
Yeah.
Right? They're going to ban everyone else.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's if we play with them first, right? So
yeah.
even if I play with say Smug's Diamond, right, and I play with him, right, and we win, whatever it is, right, and I know it, but I'm the one who goes to BSV and I tell them I'm not banning me. Fuck that, because if you ban if you ban the players that come forward, no one's going to come forward.
Yeah.
So you have to, like it's shit because you've still got players that like will happily play with Smurfs. But I mean, if they're telling you, one, it shows they're not always just going to do that, and two, like you kind of need people to come forward. You know what I mean? So that's what I think, and I think that's how you should deal with people smurfing. Like I don't know why.
No.
I mean that took me 10 minutes the other day to think of. I don't know why. Like I don't know if that's like what they have in play. I don't know what kind of system they have in place. Yeah, but I think everyone on TNS should have been banned for 3 months. It's just like, why weren't they? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that's so dumb. This guy's playing with Smurfs, and they fucking knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking
knew it.
Yeah. I don't play these fucking things. I could have told you that. But it's just man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show my character here, right? And I'm assuming that's Josh on the BSV Live account, and if it is, he can corroborate this. I was playing on a team called Eclipse, right? And it was a 9-gold team. We had a sub jungler. The account's name was Satoru. Now it was talking in chat before I jumped in, but the moment I jumped in, it went on mute. So to me, that's a red flag, right? Because it knows that means I know their voice and that they don't want me to know who it is, you know? So I went to our good old friends OC in-house, the server, and I found the account was linked to someone, right? And it was linked to Sherry, ironically.
Right.
And the moment I found that out, I messaged the head admin, which was Josh at the time, and I was like, look, I know it's past the deadline, Sherry's trying to smurf on my team. Can I get a sub in? Right? Now, with Sherry, we had a much better chance of winning the event. I got him benched from the team, and I got some fucking silver 4 Poppy 1 trick. Right? Playing, and he wasn't even a jungle 1 trick, it was a top 1 trick. Playing jungle in the event. And so I completely fucked us and got us lost first round for my own integrity.
Good. At least you didn't get fucking banned for 3 months, am I right?
Well, I wouldn't off that, right? Because he was trying to hide it
yeah.
from people on the team.
Yeah, but like realistically, that's what you need. Like, the system's flawed.
Yeah.
See how it's funny how Manute can sit in Plat 2 with a 54% win rate out of like 300 games and go 15-5 every game with 9 CS a minute, but it doesn't matter. How's that not sandbagging? That's coming from someone who doesn't play AD carry. Right? I'm positive whoever he's talking about definitely plays AD because it's very much what will happen. I'm in Plat 4. I'm in Plat 4 right now, and every game I play, I'm like 22-2, and we lose.
Yeah.
It's just the way AD goes, right? Like,
yeah, it's not the most important role in the game, right?
Like, well, no, but like, I'm promise. Even if he was sandbagging, one, you'd have a lower win rate.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just how it works, you know. Like even my last game, like what the fuck was I? I'm not fucking 22-2 every fucking game, right? But I'm like what 19-11, 22-9, right? 15-2,
Yeah.
14-3. Like it happens. You don't win every fucking game.
No, you do not.
No, but he wins those ADC games. Then how is he sandbagging? I'm confused. When he goes and plays Nami support for an entire week, like you can do that. You know what I mean? And sandbagging's hard because it's difficult because everyone in this league, like in like a normal pro league,
Yeah.
everyone's trying to be at the tippity top, right? Everyone wants to be the absolute best, right?
Well, if you're not trying to be the best, you shouldn't be playing.
Well, that's what I mean, right? But here, if you're the best, you can't even play. Like once you get to a certain level.
Yeah.
Right? And it's shit because no one wants to be. Everyone wants to be the big fish in a small pond, right? Than the big fish in the ocean.
Or the little fish in the small pond, right?
Yeah, right. Oh, the little fish in big pond, I guess it is, right? So everyone wants to be the best player in Iron to Plat. No one wants to be the worst player in Diamond to Challenger. Right.
How did Griff play in Underplate when he didn't play for a month except for 2 days ago when he played games? He had played 35 ranked games, so he was eligible for TMG, right? Because he was on my team. Now, actually, here's another point I want to bring up with you, Flynch.
Yeah.
When a player is eligible under all rules, right? So I'm gonna use, I feel bad for this. I'm gonna use Shuri as the example again, right?
Is me.
Nah, I can't use you, right? But because you suck. But Shuri Diamond in season 9, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Finished Plat 4 in season 10, and he's currently gold, right? So under a lot of tournament rule books, he is eligible for Iron to Gold.
Mm-hmm.
If I use him in Iron to Gold, does that make me a shit cunt?
I don't
so to
think he should
speak?
be eligible in any Iron to Gold. No way.
Okay,
If he,
I agree with you, but I'm just talking about, like, I'm not talking like personal opinion. What I'm referring to is if the rule books are shit, right? Is it really my fault for using the best players I
You're
can?
trying to win. If it's in the rules, so I'd fucking do it if I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're allowed to have one fucking Smurf player on your team every game, and I could have Faker, I would.
You don't even know who you are.
Like I'd like to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you should be able to play. I think you should have to be. If you were Plat last season, you're Gold this season. You can't play on Gold. That's just the rules. That's what I think it should be. I think you should not be allowed to be for like the last year. Say I've been Plat for fucking 4 years now or some shit, right? Something fucking a long time, right? Actually, I finished gold last season, right? I finished gold last season. And then say I finished gold last season,
Yep.
I still shouldn't be able to play iron to gold because I was plat for fucking 3 years before that, like
Yeah.
or 2 years before that, right? Whatever it was. It's fucking stupid. Like, I feel like these were the rules originally. No, like, I don't know why these rules get bent. If you were once like, say if I was, there should be like a expiration date. To be fair, there should.
I
But
mean,
it's definitely not. It's definitely not last season, or just this season.
yeah.
I think if you can hit plat, you shouldn't be able to play under gold, right? If you can hit diamond, you shouldn't be able to plat either. Exactly. And I'm happy for I'm happy to have an expiration date on that. You know, like say if it's been 2 full seasons without you being that rank, then yeah, you
Yeah.
can play. Happy fucking days. Say if Shuri was diamond in season 8, right, and he hasn't been in a diamond since, then yeah, you can play on a plat. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, expiration dates make fucking sense. I'm happy with that because, you know, people stop playing for a while. But it's
Meta changes as well, right?
what you
Like,
just said is what you're implementing. Yeah, happy days. Like, it's not like it's. I'm not a fucking messiah. I just thought of this on the spot. It didn't take that long, right? Like, I don't understand why these rules weren't established to begin with. You know, like
yeah.
the banning thing. I feel like is pretty obvious. I don't know why that isn't a thing. You know, I didn't fucking brainstorm with 15 different people to think of that either. I was 10 minutes the other day talking to Smug about it.
Oh, yeah, talking to Smug, huh?
Well, yeah, it was. I was talking to Smug and I was like, I would have fucking banned you. Like, I love that man.
Oh, I would have banned him
He's my
too.
favorite player in Iron to Plat. I would have banned him for 3 months. Absolutely. No questions asked. But,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, he's done it twice, right? Like, fucking hell.
I don't think he's done it twice. I think he's done it once.
Okay, he's been on the team who's done it twice then, right?
Has he? I think he's been on the team once.
Are we talking about...
Well, he wasn't on the team at the time, is what I mean. Because
I-
TNS have done it twice, right?
Ah, there's a
that what
different...
you're saying?
There's a different instance.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't want to get him in the shit, but like, there's
I was
going to
say I don't know about these, right?
Yeah.
Like,
There's
I only know about what I'm talking about.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
But
Alright, look, I'm gonna just say it.
okay, what are we saying, Vigi?
Smug only played once with us in BSV, and you didn't know. Well, there you go. Like,
Care to comment? Motherfucker, that's what I was just trying to hint to Flynch about.
so, Envy and the Apes played one night in our BSV event, and it had a Smurf on it.
Now, I wasn't on that team that night, right? I got...
totally named after you and shit.
Yeah, I'd named the team, but I ended up...
I could tell.
I ended up playing on a different team.
I
But
could've told you named that.
I got 4 players, right? And then, you know, the last player was a little new player, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he likes to play Rengar.
So you got a Smurf.
Well, they got a Smurf. I didn't know about it.
So there was a Smurf in your team.
Yeah.
Okay. Right? Past incidents, right? Up until when you implement it, you can't backtrack now.
Yeah.
Right? If they said, okay, now every team with a Smurf on it, we're going to ban. So now everyone in the past 3 months that has had a Smurf, we're going to ban them. You can't do that shit. Right? That's the wrong way to bring it in.
If
you
Josh...
have to bring it in, like, from now, from today. Make your thing. Be like, from this event, if a Smurf is found on your team, your entire team will be banned for 3 months.
I mean, if I get the green light right now, I will drop the entire incident. I just need Josh to say nothing will happen to the player in question. Not the person smurfing, but the person I'm about to name drop. I just need him to say
for
that.
now, let's say it's me, and we keep talking, and then we'll...
Okay, well... Yeah, right. So, I left the team to you.
Yeah.
You found the 5th player.
Okay.
Right? And that 5th player was not eligible because they were
And
diamond.
I pull in the Smurf, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh, I can't read that Discord message, man. Wait, unless I use my phone. Give me one moment.
Okay,
I don't mind name dropping people.
all good.
Nah, no. Josh, I need the approval that nothing will happen to them.
When did this happen?
You're looking at like fucking 4 months ago. But like,
If anything happens to them now, it's fucking stupid. Just by the way.
okay, fuck it. I'm gonna say it, right? I'm really sorry, Smug. But
Oh no!
so
Not smug.
it was Smug, right? He brought in Wysilian,
Oh,
play.
okay, that makes sense.
right? I had like Era Troy. Who else was playing? Yeah, I know Smug was playing, and
Well, yeah.
yeah, I got berated for that because the team was under my name. You know, even though I had nothing with that fucking 5th player, I don't even like the guy.
Okay, listen. Did you play that day?
I played on a different team.
Okay, then nothing should happen here.
Um,
If you didn't play,
it
it's
was like
fucking whatever.
it was like 4 months ago.
I understand, like, there's like orgs and shit, right? Listen to me. I'm gonna say what everyone's thinking. Orgs are fucking nothing, right? And they're it's like they're pretend in a way, right? Like, you're not registered org. If I wanted that name, I could take it. If I wanted to like start my like a real fucking organization, right? Maybe you are a registered org. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe there are some.
There might be a couple, yeah. But
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure there are some, but right. Fucking Envy and the Apes, right, is not a fucking organization. Put it that way.
Wow, I've won many Iron to Gold events using that name.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, right? Probably just Kraken and Weekend Warrior. Yeah. Okay, then like stuff like that, right? So if I could register Kraken,
Yeah.
right, legally, right, then maybe you ban like coaches and like the team and stuff from playing again. But realistically, so Storm Wolves, I'm pretty sure that Storm Wolves isn't a registered organization.
Oh, you might get kicked off the team. Be
Right?
very wary.
I'm pretty sure. I can't confirm. Maybe they are, but I'm fairly confident Storm Wolves aren't a registered org. Like, if we had a Smurf on our team, only ban the players, not fucking Shuri or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then you should ban.
Well,
Like,
if it happens over and over and over and over again, right, then
Yeah.
you can't just look at the players. There's only so many times you can be oblivious to the fact.
yeah. So like TNS has had it 3 times, right? I think TNS should never be allowed to play again, right?
Yeah.
In fairness, or at least, but because TNS could just be like, we're not TNS anymore, we're NST, right? Like, well, like realistically, you could do that, and I was like, well, it's not fucking TNS, right? You shouldn't be allowed to have 3 of the same players.
Wait, Vigi
on like a recurring thing happening.
Wait. Wasn't it the fucking 80 carry, the support, and then ring race recently? Motherfucker, that's 3 people.
Is this TNS?
Yeah.
Right.
Because ring race was like Diamond 3 at some point, apparently,
Well,
from
there
what
was
I've heard.
Arcanic, which is like the AD. That's the one I know about.
Yeah.
It wasn't ring race. Okay, so it was, but just not. Ring race was first. Everybody knew he was D3. Okay. And TMG still let him play. Okay, well, if TMG are letting Smurfs play, I've got so much shit to say.
Oh, mate. Now, I'd like to say I'm still playing in that event, so please tread
fine.
carefully.
Didn't do their homework. See, okay, TMG sounds pretty fucking incompetent, to be honest, if that's the case. Like, come on. Man. But at the same time, it's a community-run fucking thing, so I don't expect people to be like fucking on the job 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, it makes it. It's community-run events.
There's still a level where you have to be up.
You've got to do it. Oh, not really. If you're not getting paid for it, you can run it as piss poor as
Fuck
you want.
off.
I just think players just shouldn't play on it though. It should be up to like the players to decide that this is being run in a piss poor manner and shouldn't be played on. They don't know you shit. No one pays them. What do you mean?
I think if you take on the responsibility, right, of a tournament admin or a management position in any of these orgs, you have the duty, right,
Mm-hmm.
to uphold a level of integrity.
Yes, I think so as
Right.
well. But if you don't do that, no real punishment should come your way. I just think people should just recognize that it's shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
You know,
I
it's not,
agree with
I
you
don't
about
think they
that.
should be fucking fined for it. Like
You can't find
they've put,
fucking. What are you finding people for?
that's what I'm saying. Like what? Okay, you say they have to uphold a certain thing, but like what? You know, like what punishment do you want to give them for not upholding it?
You just get them off the team. That's it.
Exactly. And so then it's up to the people in charge to have a fucking competently run
Yeah.
Iron the Plat tournament, right? And then people, but if you can't do that, right? If you're unsuccessful, which it sounds like they fucking might be, right? You just have, it's on the players to understand that it's just dog water. Like, isn't it? Like, really?
Well, you wanna hear something funny? If we're
I'd
going
love to
into
hear
this
something
topic.
funny.
So the original bracket, right, for the Team G ladder, which is what me and VG and stuff are talking about, because that's what they were DQ'd from.
Oh, yeah.
The original groups were done by hand, based on team strength. So in Group A was my team, which consisted of Gryffindor, Kavi, Kayumi, Hirogi, and myself.
Mm-hmm.
TNS, Sonic Boom, and MCOM Jade Dragons. Now, going into the event, once all the teams were announced, you had 3 of the contenders in the one fucking group, right? So like you could easily tell off of that, because only two teams go through to the next round. You're already losing a contender, just in our groups, and because the brackets were done by hand. And then so that's Group A. Down in Group D, you got gold team with silvers, gold team, and you're gonna wind up with quarters or a semi-finals where one team's just gonna fucking bulldoze the other because somehow a fucking gold team with silvers got there
Yeah, because I get you.
because the brackets were done very, very fucking bad.
TLDR, if you have a Smurf on your team, you boot them. If you cover it up and get fanned out, your entire org goes to little shit. I disagree. I think that if you have a Smurf on your team, you should all be banned. Every single player on the fucking team. Because that doesn't fix anything. If you just boot them, right, all you've done is punished a player that shouldn't play anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just, it doesn't stop it at all. Because realistically, if I get a Smurf in, right, and they get banned from playing for life, oh no, my diamond player got banned from an event that he can't play in anyway. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend how these rules are being made. Like,
Well, one of the we might as well talk about this since we're still here. One of the rules being implemented now. I don't know if this is finalized, but this is just what I've heard from BSV General Chat and.
I'm sure
and
I'll have
whatnot.
an opinion on it.
Oh no, you will. So for Iron to Gold, right? We're talking Iron to Gold specifically. If you
Specific to Iron Gold.
if you were plat in the last 2 seasons, right? I think it's at any point you can't play an Iron to Gold. Now, in my eyes, that's going to gut the entire fucking player base. Because if you go look through, let's say the top 8 teams, you're gonna find players who were plat 4 last season, or plat 4 at the end of the season, or plat 2 seasons ago, and they've dropped back in the gold. And if you lose, let's say 25 players off that one rule, and you don't have 25 players to replace them, your scene's just going to die.
But was it really Iron to Gold in the first place?
Technically, some players were playing at probably a higher skill level, right? But they were eligible. Now, with the changing of the rules, I like to skip that eligible, a lot, because I want to win, and so I'd grab players who are eligible, quote unquote.
Makes sense, yeah.
Especially because there are a lot of players when they fluke their way into platform, right? And it can happen, you go on this massive ass fucking win streak, you hit plat 4, but you're actually not good enough to maintain a plat 4, and you drop your ass back down into like Gold 2.
There's a correct way to do this, and if they fuck it up, I'm going to be very disappointed. Is this BSV?
Yeah.
So the correct way to do this is to implement it from now. So don't gut any players. So if they were eligible under your previous rules, you let them play. But if you just all of a sudden fucking just gut players that were eligible in the old rule but aren't now, that's a bad way to, that's a good way to ruin your scene. It is. Right? That would be the worst way to implement it possible. But if you go from now, it sets the rules early, and that way no one's getting fucking gutted out of a team they can't play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, well, you're talking about like grandfathering, right? Like,
what do you mean?
So you're grandfathering players who, under the new rulebook, wouldn't be eligible, but still eligible through the previous rulebook.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're already playing. Like,
yeah.
And like, I'm sure you can see how long players have played for. Like, you'd be able to tell if a player hasn't registered before. I think. I don't know. I don't run these events. If you can't, then yikes. What are you doing? Right? Fucking. It's just like there are easier ways to go about these things than just coming in, lynching off your entire fucking player base and being like, well, no more Smurfs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit cringe. So hopefully they don't just come in, gut the entire player base, and then be like, okay, you can only need golds for 2 fucking...
I mean...
I don't know what the current rule is, right? Don't get me wrong.
It was Plat 4 last season.
Yeah.
Right, you couldn't have peaked higher than Plat 4.
You couldn't peak higher than Plat 4, so you could be Plat 4.
You could Plat 4 last season, you can't have peaked higher. It was either Plat 4 or Plat 3. And then the season before, it didn't matter what you were.
Yeah. So I have inherent issues with that as well. Right. Why higher than Plat 4? Because peak higher than Plat 3. Plat 3 or higher. Yeah, I have issues with that as well. So that's fucking stupid because that's not iron to gold then, is it? That's iron to Plat 3. That's iron to used to be Plat 3. Right? That's what that is. That's not iron to gold. It's not. That looks... I don't understand that because that looks super...
janky,
super specific. Right? It looks very specific to certain players. Because that's what it is. It's iron to wash Plat.
Yeah.
Right? That's literally what that is now.
Yeah.
Right? That's fucking sad. Like, it just needs to be, if you were Platinum, yes, Platinum 4, shocking, I know. Like, if you were Platinum 4, like, understandably, you need to do this, like, for a from now situation. But you can't be like, if you were Plat 3 last season, you technically didn't peak here, but now you're only got, like... wait, what's happening? Peak higher than Plat 3. People whinge. We can't... Wait, we change it. People have a cry. Can't win. I think people cry because it's fucking shit. What is that? Who the fuck... Like, who thought of that? That's fucking dumb as fuck. Do you seriously look at that and go, yeah, no, that's a good rule. No, that's smart. You fucking... What? Like, I know you don't make all the fucking decisions. Don't get me wrong, but, like, surely you look at that and you're like, what? Like, what the fuck is this? Why can't it... Like, it's iron to gold. To gold! Like, it's in the name!
Okay, Flynch.
You just go, okay, if you were... Like, are they doing the last 2 season things? Right? You said that's what they're bringing in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You do that from now. Right? Because realistically, you're going to piss off most of your player base if you just fucking kick them because they thought they were eligible under the old rule.
Apparently, people will be given 14 weeks to adapt. Right? So, for instance...
you'll be given 14 weeks to move when you got Platinum back a year. Nice. Is that actually what's happening?
Well... So, for instance, like, Orgs will be able to pick up some new players.
Oh, okay. So it's not for the actual player; it's for the Orgs to do it. Okay.
I don't fucking know. I'm not.
No. Okay. No, I just misinterpreted how that would like how that would help. But no, that makes a lot more sense the way you just said it there. No, I was being fucking stupid. So, it's G-Bear. There you go. Guy I didn't know about.
The guy I didn't know about.
I didn't play Iron of Gold. What the fuck? I only know Orphans because he's on my fucking team. Yeah, I know you because of in-houses. They can find new players. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. So
the sentiment, I'll read this out. The sentiment behind it, I believe, is that someone can spend 1,000 games over an entire season in gold and manage to climb the platform by the end of the season in November. Should they be barred from Iron the Gold following season because they managed to climb after 10 months?
yes, they should because they are not gold player. They got platinum. You have to have a cutoff. You have to. It's just the way it is. You've got to have rules.
Yeah.
And in an Iron to Gold, you have to be Iron to Gold. Right? It's fucking rules. The way that they're implementing it now, 14 weeks, they can find new players. Oh, it's so dumb. Man. Because, like, maybe it works, right? Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm fucking delusional, right? On how many players they're actually going to play in Iron to Gold. Maybe you find a lot of new players, right?
Well, you would probably... So, if this...
But realistically, if you can hit Plat 4, you'll be fine in Iron to Platinum anyway.
Some aren't, though.
No, but you don't need Iron to Gold if you can be Plat 4. If you can be Plat 4, you are better than most of the Iron to Plat player base. So, I don't understand the issue. Like, with just being like, if you hit Gold, you need to just be... I mean, if we say players who can play now can still play, that means Shuri was a Diamond player 2 seasons ago, can still play Iron to Gold. Yes, I understand that. Which is, I understand why the rule needed to change, because it was fucking stupid. Right? But it's just, like, it's a good way to gut your player base and piss a lot of people off. And, like, realistically, if you don't... Like, I agree. The fact Shuri can play an Iron to Gold is fucking beyond me.
He doesn't win anything, though. He loses, like, second round.
I mean, Shuri's a mixed case because he's like genuinely washed, right? But, like, say a player that isn't genuinely washed, right? Like, it's beyond me that was the rule to begin with. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's a very easy change, you know? Like,
yeah.
But I do think you do need to implement it as a from now thing because Diamond's skilled still.
Well,
Okay, sure.
G-Bear's other question, right? Fair enough. How would you respond to the argument that some patches or metas are preferable for certain players / roles, and they may find inaccurate or inconsistent levels of success in their relative elo?
I mean, did FPX win Worlds? Are they still the world champion after the meta changed? Yeah, they still won Worlds. You can't be like, but because they won Worlds on this patch, they technically weren't the best team at the time. Therefore, they aren't the world.
No, you can make that case. I would make the case SKT was a better team.
Did they win Worlds? Were they the world champion?
The way the bracket worked out, they won Worlds.
But were they the world champion?
Okay, I will go on record right now. No, fuck you, Flynch. I'll go on record right now. If SKT didn't have to play fucking G2, they win Worlds.
Probably, yeah. You're right.
Right.
But that's the way it works.
Well,
unfortunately,
the bracket was fucked. Okay.
Right? And if my jungle in the last game didn't literally take all my CS and power farm and go fucking 0-1, right? I'd probably win that game as well. But she fucking did. Right? Riot doesn't look at that and go, actually, if she played the game, you probably win. So I'll give your LP back.
Okay, Flynch.
Right? So the meta argument, I understand it, right? And it can be a bit shit. I was Plat 1 in in-houses because Xayah and Kai'Sa were my 2 best characters. And they were the most fucked characters in the game, right? But I was still Plat 1. Fuck it. That's how it works.
I don't know. I do think meta makes a case.
The patch a competitive match is playing doesn't influence the draft gameplay, then I think I'm done with this podcast. I didn't say that at all. I said the exact opposite. I said, yeah, but it doesn't invalidate what happens. Right, FPX won Worlds because of the meta and how well they played in it. I think they're the worst team to ever win Worlds.
Type A Assassins.
Huh? At the time, TP Assassins fucking ruined everybody. They were genuinely they had won the most games out of every team that year for the year actually. No, they were genuinely the strongest team in the fucking world. But like, if you think I'm saying the exact opposite. I'm saying that you can't invalidate what happened just because it was on a certain patch. FPX were the world champions and will always be the world champions of that year because of the patch they were on, realistically. Or the when IG won because of solo lanes. They were the third seed coming out of like fucking
Were they
China.
third? Weren't they second?
Right. No, they were the third seed out of China. It was RNG.
Nah, EDG was third seed.
Was it EDG third seed?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Either way, they were fucking second seed. Right?
Oh, man
And
doesn't
they-
even know his fucking worlds.
And they won because of how cracked solo lanes were at the time. Right? Like, how strong being a solo laner was.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's the patch they were on, but you can't invalidate what happened. Same reason that if, like, so how would I respond to the argument that a patch or meta are preferable to certain players? So if I hit Diamond playing in a meta that favors me, I hit Diamond. You can't invalidate what happened just because of the patch. That's what I think. At least. So, yeah. I mean, you can say you've got to have rules somewhere, right? And you've got to make them black and white.
No, you do. Right, you can't allow these the bending, right? Which
Yeah,
I do a lot.
You need black and white rules at the end of the day. Right.
But
And that's what I think it should be.
But I kind of want to touch on this as well. Then,
Yeah, I'm happy to talk.
So for instance, not too long ago I was told I was the problem in Iron to Gold, right? Because
Oh, I think you've got a lot of problems, but
okay, no, I was the problem, as in
I know what you mean.
I was one of the issues, and
Yeah, you're what's wrong with Iron to Gold.
I had Connor, who was also Diamond in Season 9, right, but was eligible under the BSV rules, you know, because
yeah, I'd run him too. Fair enough.
right, and then I also had Sherry. Now they both hit Diamond playing jungle. I had one of them off rolling, and we got dropped second round, which was it was hilarious, right? Because we just didn't play very well together as a team.
Yeah.
By now I should learn that about Sherry. You know, me and him don't play mid jungle together very well. He's too much. Okay. He's too much of a fucking pussy, but
right. Yeah.
He just never wants to go in. But if a player is eligible under the rules, right? Because if we're going black and white, you know, no bending, a player's eligible, they're eligible. People don't get to complain that player is playing, because they would have the same.
They'd be able to play with them as well.
Yeah. Now this person, I'm not naming who they are because this is one I don't want to. The first thing they said to me, how come you get to use that player when 3 weeks earlier I couldn't use that player? Right? So there was a flip-flop on the decision of him playing. And I got to use him, you know, but they didn't earlier. And, you know, the rank was exactly the same. But
was it literally the same player?
Yeah, it was the same player.
So why were they not allowed to do it last time?
So because of the way the MMR works on Liga graphs. So for instance, before you go into provisionals, your bar, it will spike back where you finish, and then go back down once you get your provisional rank. Like once you get your rank. And so because it looks like it went fucking off a cliff, right? And it looked like he was diamond in something, right? Like last year. Before he explained that that's why he couldn't play originally. But then it was explained, and it was a reasonable explanation, and then he was eligible. But yeah, so the other player was crying because of the fact that he wasn't eligible then eligible.
Okay, well that's just incompetence on the people making the eligible rules.
Yeah. Right?
If that's what it is. If it's just like you have to check these things. You can't just look at a graph and be like, looks like he was diamond. You fucking look at it. Like, it can't be that bad. Like, surely, you know, either that or the way you check it's fucking incompetent, right? You need a new system about checking these things, right? So, yeah, that's all that was. I don't think that's a problem. If they're eligible, they're eligible. If they weren't before and now they are, fuck them. They are now, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah. So, someone, Jexy said, I think you have a point. Maybe we have implemented them too late, but you got to start somewhere. I agree. I think the rule you're implementing is much better, and your old one was awful, and it's shit. But I also think that players who are playing right now, who are eligible under this rule, need to remain eligible,
Yeah.
and then implement it like a from now kind of thing. That's what I think. But if you don't want to do that and you want to gut half your player base, have at it. Don't let me stop you. I don't play under gold. I don't care.
I think if they were able to, for instance, get more players, gutting the player base would be fun because a lot of people.
If you can get more players, happy fucking days.
Yeah.
Right? But it's fucking. I promise. If I'm like, say I peaked platinum, right at the very very start of last year, and I've been a solid gold player for like the better part of 2 years now, and I can't play for another year because of this fucking rule. Yeah, I'd be fucking annoyed. Like fair, right? But at the same time, I think he should never been able to play in the first place because he peaked platinum. Yeah. But the fact that he was able to play and now can't, I think it's fucking stupid. Right?
Well, this year in Interplat. Actually, wait. I want to let's touch on GB's point first.
So it's only the last season and current season, right?
Yeah.
That makes okay. That's fine then. Cool. Happy days. That's still nearly 2 years. I still would be doing a from now thing.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I'd make it longer than that, to be fair. Like that's what I'd be doing. But if that's what you want to do, like yeah, that's fair. That's an understandable rule. I understand why you do that. But I would also still just be doing it from now kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we just brought in a rule that diamond players from the past 3 years cannot play. I think if at any point you've hit diamond, you can't play under gold for the rest of your life. TBH.
Yeah. But yeah, so GB's point, and I kind of want your opinion on this, because I was playing on this team that won the Interplat. The amount of GB's, Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of complaints Alpha gets for winning one Interplat event with 2 different players. So we had WKW Nova and myself, right? And then there was Pixie, the normal top laner, Jetman, and Sparky, I believe, was playing. I think Sparky was playing. It was either Sparky or Votor. It was one of their supports, right? And we ended up beating Sonic Boom, and we won the Interplat event with 5 gold players.
And the Interplat event.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then there was heaps of backlash that how could an Iron to Gold team beat a bunch of Interplat players? I just want your take on that.
Because you win some games sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it fucking... I don't fucking know. What do you want me to say? Like, I've seen fucking... I play back when... Remember ranked 5s?
Yeah.
I was silver... No, I was gold. And I beat a fucking... Like a diamond/challenger team with me and my gold friends. I was playing Vega. Am I known for my Vega envy? Like,
I didn't even realize you played Vega.
No, I don't. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can win games. People, I don't know, maybe they don't take it seriously. Like, maybe they're Sonic Boom and they're just garbage and overrated. Like, you know, it just happens, you know? Like, you can win these things.
Yeah.
Right. There's more debates going on in chat.
But yeah, like, so the other GB bit, right, is now he is right about this. Half the undergold teams don't even play together for more than 3 weeks. I've seen some things where teams just blow up because they blow up, right?
I mean, my team, I'm not even sure if my team's going to play one fucking tournament together. So I don't know how long you're going to see an SWA in front of my fucking name for, but like, I want to play. I really want to play.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, so let alone prepare drafts for their games, you know, don't see why a team who gives a shit and therefore are successful due to their preparation are being targeted because the standard is disgustingly low. Right, so...
We don't even play together because more than 3 weeks, let alone prepare the drafts for their games. Don't see why. Teams who give a shit, therefore are successful due to that preparation, are being targeted because the standard is... Wait, I'm confused as to what the issue is.
So it's going back onto the Iron to Gold team winning the Iron to Play event, right? Because we had during that event we had I believe it was a grad. I don't know what rank banished is exactly, but I know he was like Grandmaster at least, right? And like, so we had someone actually drafting for us.
Okay.
Whereas a lot of people, they're like, oh, well, I'll play this one champion, you play that champion. You know, there's not actual like thinking behind the comps and whatnot. So the preparation for the team was much higher than some of the other teams, which can aid in us beating them. Because sometimes people just get draft gapped, you know. Sonic Boom got draft gapped. And they lost very convincingly to us.
I see.
Do I think if we run that back 10 times with different drafts each game, do we beat them, nearly all of them? Probably not.
No.
Right? But on the day, we
You
play
win.
better than
It
them,
happens.
right? Yeah.
You can win. Like, it's not like it's fucking... Wait, and like, I don't understand what he means being targeted because the standards and stuff. Yeah, like,
So-
teams aren't incapable of... It's iron to platinum. These aren't challenger fucking teams with, like, massive like understanding of what's going wrong and where, right?
Yeah,
Like-
but so for instance, there were staff members and tournament teams who were targeting the core of that team, right?
Wait, what do you mean targeting?
As in, they were thinking about, well, if they can win the Iron to Plat event, they shouldn't be able to play an Iron to Gold anymore, right? Because they can win a tournament with Plat players in it. That's
What? Were you all eligible to play the under gold?
Yeah, we're all eligible to play Iron to Gold.
Well, fuck them. Who cares what they think? If that's what they're doing, they need to be fucking booted. If you're eligible to play, you can fucking play. I don't understand. It was a discussion. Okay, so apparently that's not what happened. So wait.
I had
Not a
heard it was a
targeting.
targeting.
Okay, so here's my opinion. If they were talking about it, right, you can talk about it all you want. But at the end of the day, if you're eligible to play and they can win Iron to Plat games, right, then fucking just be cheering. You've got a mad strong Iron to Gold team, and now people got someone they should try to beat. But if they are actually targeting players like, well, we're not going to let you, like, we don't think we're going to want to let you play because you can win the Iron to Plat tournaments, fuck those people, and whoever's in charge needs to get rid of them because they are incompetent. But it sounds like that's not what happened. But if that is what happened, I stand by that. Right. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, to me it makes sense.
Yeah. Like, but again, it seems like that's not what happened.
There might be like little shreds of truth, but not. The thing is, right?
You're trying to talk some shit here.
Well, everything gets blown out of proportion, right? Especially when it's targeted at you. Like, it was never targeted at me because I was carried, you know? So it's never me.
As always.
Yeah, right? I could win 7 Iron to Plat events in a row and I'd still be eligible in Iron to Gold because, you know, it's not me doing it, you know?
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Wait, I don't understand what the discussion was. So, like, were you here for anything that was said? Like, what do you know that was said?
I'm in the team representative chat, which is where it kind of like came up a little bit. It was no, we're talking about the WKW Alpha Iron to Plat win.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck was I? Yeah, like
Marky OCE dropping the fucking facts in chat. Tell them keep going.
yeah. So like we had a good night. Do I think if we run that back 10 times in a row we win them all? Probably fucking not.
Yeah, of course not.
I think we might take another one, but it just depends how we play. You know,
Can TNS play Iron to Gold? They might try.
they might try.
Yeah, we know they're like that. Like realistically, they're gonna give it a red hot fucking crack.
I'm sure they will attempt it, right? You know,
Arcanic's younger brother's gonna play.
Oh yeah, it's not just Arcanics.
No, definitely a gold player, by the way. He's just really good, but he's just hard stuff.
He's really good,
good
just
bot lane.
really fucking hard stuff.
No, yeah, he's just very unlucky in ranked games. I promise.
It does happen from time to time. I played
Smorg
Kaiser.
is gonna play. Smug's cousin.
Oh
Is
yeah.
gonna be the
I know, man. Smug's
Vigil
pretty.
instead of Vigi top lane. You know, all these classic Iron to Gold players.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we must be getting Griff back too then.
Yeah. Box
Bro.
cutter will be there.
You know what's funny
all the,
though? I
all
was
the under gold players.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about this like as we were talking earlier. If so, like a lot of the new gen players, you know, I'm quoting new gen because that's what other people have started calling them, who like to complain about people a lot. If Griff had decided to, let's say, drop back to gold, right? Because that's what people have done.
Let's say Griff got unlucky. And went
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
gold.
yeah. Okay. Let's say Griff was very unlucky for like 400 games in a row, right? And he
Stop
wound
calling
up,
them new gen. Nah, new gen's that's cool. I like that. That's cool.
and he wound back up in gold too. Bro, the amount of it would be fucking glorious because he'd put everybody down. I'd be laughing the entire time, and then there'd be so many complaints.
All the old gen people are sandbaggers who abuse the system because of the dog shit rules, and the new gen people hate it. Listen, what? Envy's old gen.
Hey,
Not fucking
what
sandbagging.
the fuck? You,
What do you mean? I'm old gen.
the fuck
Let's be
off.
honest.
You're young as fuck.
I'm young as fuck. Like, what do you call an old? What's an old gen player?
I've been around for like 2 years.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm new gen. My
Yeah,
bad. You're old gen, but
Yeah, I've been around for so long.
right, like, but nah. Some people are just fucking hard stuck.
Yeah,
Right.
hard start. Yes.
Okay, and the issue with sandbaggers, I want to talk about sandbaggers because that came up earlier, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'm ready.
So, sandbagging. Wow, this is going for fucking ages. 2 hours now. Look at it go. So sandbagging is a hard topic because it's not as easy to police as were you diamond? Yes. Goodbye. Right. So sandbaggers, it's easy. It's hard to deal with sandbaggers, but that's why I understand the 3 games a week rule. Right. It's
Yeah.
meant to be like an anti-sandbag rule. Right. Which is why I think you should spread it out for more generic cases. Like it's the same rule with literally the exact same amount of games over time, but like it's just better. But look, sandbaggers will, as long as the league that you play in, which Under Plat and Under Gold both are, the league that you play in doesn't require you to be the best possible player, right? You will always be sandbaggers.
Yeah.
And at the same time, as much as sandbaggers suck, it does. You need players at the tippity top. Like, someone's got to be the best.
Yep.
Right?
It's me. Yep.
Like say Envy, right?
It's me.
Right? Someone has to be the best, you know? And sandbaggers is just something that you unfortunately have to deal with because there will always be around... There will always be a way around any rule that you bring in for sandbaggers, right? Because your league doesn't require you to be the best, essentially, right? You'll never be able to stop sandbaggers. It's the way it is, right? But the good news is you don't have to be the absolute best, the best of the best in that region to be able to play in these tournaments, right? At the end of the day, these tournaments are for fun. Right? Like, I think they're the funnest part of League these days.
Yep. Fuck normal league.
Realistically, without Eye and the Plats and all and in-houses and shit, fuck this game.
Yep. Plus
But
one.
we all just kind of have to agree, right? As people, as a community, that sandbaggers, we're just gonna have to accept it, and it can be a good thing, right? One, it can be what you aspire. Like, not, I wouldn't say aspire, but like, you've got someone to look at, right?
Yeah.
Who's like the best. You have a tangible goal that you're playing against, right? Because sandbaggers fucking suck. To, they suck to try to
beat, right?
Well, not even beat, to police essentially. Like, what can you really do about a sandbagger? And you've got to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've got a lot of ideas on what you should do about certain stuff, but I really couldn't tell you what to do about sandbaggers.
There's not too much you can do, right?
Yeah, I think you've just got to the system itself is flawed, in a sense that sandbaggers, there's no way around them.
Yeah.
Right. It's just the way Iron the Plat is, and it's something you just we have to just accept it. I think. What can you fucking do against sandbaggers, right?
There's nothing. But if you drop,
Like,
for instance,
we like some like Sonic Boom is sandbagging the whole Iron the Plat thing. Like, you know, they're bringing down the level of play. So like, you know, some sandbaggers are funny and interesting, like Sonic Boom. No, I'm kidding.
Bro, can you stop flaming them?
I know nothing about. I don't even mind them. Like, I'm just shit talking. Fucking bless their little hearts. Having a bit of fun.
Oh yeah.
Classic stuff. But it's like, man, it's like there's nothing you can do about sandbaggers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I see the fucking Sonic Boom representatives in the chat.
There's only one of them. What do you mean representatives?
Cash me outside, bro. I'm sorry, brother.
He's not. He's really not. But I want your take on one last thing, probably before we wrap it up, because we are looking at like close to 2 hours.
Yeah, we're getting on the 2 hours now.
Yeah. So, right, I've said this in the past. I like to shit talk people, right?
I mean, at Sonic, I'm sorry, so I had to pick someone.
I would have picked them too. They're fucking horrible now.
Oh, there you go.
When it comes to, for instance, again, I'm referencing Iron to Gold, right? Because it's the one I play more. If I can only play one, I'd play that over the other one. Mm-hmm. I shit talk, for instance, the other mid laners. So G-Bear, Orphans, there's a guy called Bucking. He's here. But, I shit talk pretty much every other mid laner. That's for two reasons. A, when I play them, I have to then back up my shit talk and play better, right? Because if I play like shit, I'm going to lose the game and hear about it for the next 6 fucking years. You know, that one time Panda bit me in a fucking trial game, I still haven't heard the end of that.
Classic.
You know, turns out I can't play Akali.
I could have told you that before you...
Oh wait, no, I was playing Galio, he was playing Akali. That's fucking yikes. And then the other reason is now people do this. When people play into me, a lot of people will play better than when they play into other people because they want to shut me up, right? They want to beat me. Now, yeah, that's pretty much the entire like point, right? Mm-hmm. I want your take on like shit talking as long as it doesn't go, let's say, over the line into like personal.
How much better does shit talking make stuff, right? Like, or most of the cunts watching this right now have no fucking clue who I am, right?
Yeah, they know who I am though. But like,
the next time I burst Sonic Boom, you know who's gonna watch? Every fucking cunt in this chat. I promise you, right? Because when I fucking gap them, right? No, but like, realistically, like, shit talk's so good. Is it not fucking fun? Like, are we not having fun here?
Oh, I am.
Like, I'm having fun. It's just a good time. Like, it's fucking great, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I love shit talk, man. Fuck, I don't know half these people. I'm sure they're fucking great blokes, right? I'm sure some of them are probably fucking better than me at this game anyway, but like, it won't be long before that's not the case, right? Because one, I'm very confident that I'm gonna be the best AD, right? And two, like, I don't know. Imagine if I came on here, I was like, "Oh, Sonic Boom, they're pretty good. Like, they're probably gonna win again, and then win again, and then win again." Like,
yeah, who the fuck wants to listen to that?
Yeah, fucking no one.
I'd kick you off my show. Like,
they got these fucking virgin. No. Like, nah. But shit talk's fucking great. Like, if you keep it in the right spirit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. Look at these fucking, like, these guys. They're shit talking in chat. I'm sure they don't fucking hate me. Like, it's great.
It is.
Like, banter's great. Make sure you back it up. Exactly. Right? And then how much funny is it going to be when I get fucking, like, demolished in a game, right?
And then
and then I just, like, send, like, the clip of me being like, I'm going to gap them. Like, fucking
Yeah.
funny as. How much more enjoyable is that?
It's
Like,
very
man,
enjoyable. It happens to me like at least once every like 4 weeks, eh?
But it's gonna be fucking unfortunate if I win. Oh, it's gonna be unfortunate. Because then I'll send them a clip of this, and they'll just have to watch it, and just be like, "Ah, yes," and they'll see like his name come up, be like, "Who is this kid?" Right? They'll see that, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's who that was." Right?
That's who that kid is.
The guy who just fucking flogged me. Yeah, that guy. Whoops.
That dude.
Yeah. Or they'll send it to me, and I'll be like, "Ah, whoops."
We don't really want to remember that
Yeah,
one.
and I'll just have to like never show my face again. Either way, it's gonna be fucking fun to watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
No, it
man.
is.
Fuck, we had a good rant. I think I might have single-handedly fixed Iron to Gold for BSV, but know.
Single-handedly, come on, mate. How am
mean,
I
I
supposed to
fucking-
ruin it?
is shit talk actually allowed?
Yeah,
Flynch has a pair of hands when he plays. I've got a few.
he's
A
a few hands.
It's like three fingers on each, but yeah, I guess I have a pair of hands.
Shit talk's allowed as long as it doesn't go personal, right? And that's
As long as I didn't as long as I don't bring up the fact that I fucked Envy's mum. You know,
What?
it's fine. What?
Oh yeah, you had to use me as the example, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie on your stream, am I?
What the fuck?
What?
Wait a minute. Right, I think we're gonna wrap this up now, then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you can say like mid-diff and shit. Yeah, I say it all the time.
In the competitive games, shit talk all you want. If you're shit talking in scrims and you're being like a fucking virgin in scrims, you just need to
Cut it out, right?
sort yourself. My God. I have harsher words I want to say, but
Wait. My other thing, right, is this actually does bother me. Is when you shit talk someone and they don't shit talk you back, right? Until they beat you, right? Because they don't want to say anything and then wind up that they lost anyway.
that is a bit cringe, right?
It's the fucking cringiest thing, right?
So that's why I'm getting my shit talking early.
Yeah.
So then when I fucking win the next line of plat or whatever, I can be like, what I fucking say, and then everyone will know who I am. Right?
Yeah.
And realistically, it's going to fuel my ego. Right? And then I'll feel accomplished as a human being when like 15 people know my name.
Only 15.
Well,
Mate, you're not even Discord famous yet.
No, not yet.
We're getting there, though.
Yeah, I mean, this didn't hurt.
Nah, it didn't. Right now, everybody knows your account.
Yeah, exactly. But people know who I am.
I mean, I got a message of, who is this guy?
Well, he fucking knows now, doesn't he?
In my
He's gonna know when I
DMs.
fucking... who was that?
It don't matter who it was.
Oh, it's Trigger. It's Trigger. Is he... Wait, he's the one on...
He's on Sonic Boom, yeah.
Wait, what role does he play?
He's the support.
Okay. Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna fucking not only will I kill this man in lane, I'm gonna gaff his team and kill him in lane. That's fucking great. That's good shit. I hope Smug's watching this right now. Just like, yep, we're gonna fucking destroy this man.
No Kog'Maw Yumi then, right?
Definitely not. Most certainly not Kog'Yumi.
It's a fucking horrible game.
Sonic Boom is the best team in Iron to Play right now. But
Can you say that with a fucking straight face?
I can.
Well, you can't. You just fucking, like, cracked up a massive smile.
No, they are the best team in Iron to Plat right now. Because
There's no
TNS
other
felt like a
team.
week off. But,
Yeah.
So, realistically, I don't know what's going on with my fucking team, but like,
Don't worry, we'll find you some
originally-
players.
well, yeah, my team felt really stacked to begin with, and then it was just like people stopped playing, and then the jungler didn't want to play. Which, to be fair, thank God, he was kind of garb. Right?
Well, you got Shuri
Yeah.
now.
Exactly, right? So hopefully we get a jungle upgrade soon. Right? and then like, I don't know. I don't even know if our mid wants to play anymore. Like, I'm not gonna start playing properly until I have a crack team. I don't want to embarrass my fucking self.
Here we go. Yeah, we're getting the fucking excuses up now, are we?
Want to get no? I'm not gonna like. I don't want. I'm not gonna play until I feel like I can win. I'm not gonna play if I can't win. Why the fuck would I play if I'm not gonna win?
Your man's kind of got a point. I won't lie
Yeah.
to you.
I'm gonna play when I can fucking win, and right now I don't know if I have the facilities to accommodate
Facilities. You mean the
But, like-
players base?
that. But like, I fucking will eventually. I promise you.
Yeah.
I'll be the best. I will be the best AD in this goddamn fucking ladder. I said that like fucking 4 times now, but
In the last like 5 minutes, yeah.
it's fucking true.
We will.
promise you.
We will
We'll do
find
this
out, won't
again.
we, Flinch?
We'll do this again, and next time we do this, I'll be like, I'll get to be like, I told you so.
Yeah, I told you so.
I've been playing AD for 3 weeks, and I'm better than fucking 90% of the player base.
You
Right?
said
It's gone up-
85
it's
earlier. It's
gone
gone up 5%
in the last fucking hour and a half. Literally.
You know the funny part though is people when they do make like highlight clips of people when they fucking fail, and it's just gonna be your voice saying you're better than 90%, and then you're getting gapped by like 5 different teams.
Ruined by everybody. Yeah, no, but like you've got to.
Or I will do it myself just to fuck with you.
This guy's like could name a couple better AD carries. Name 3. 3 that play in this elo.
Manu,
me.
Kayumi, and
That's
fuck,
embarrassing.
That third one is like very hard, eh?
That's
We'll go
embarrassing
Pro. Fuck off. No, we'll go Peroa. I know Peroa's probably still hanging out.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay,
Whatever
let's
you
fight.
think.
Are you about to flame Peroa now?
No, I fucking love Perot. I played with him in in-houses. He's one of the OG guys. I liked him. But then again, I play with him in in-houses, so he'll know. He'll know the fucking wrath that's coming.
He'll know, Willie.
He'll know what I'm gonna level up to be.
Uh.
Well, I don't even play on it, mate.
I think Flinch is just as good as Peroa. You would say that because he's on your roster?
But Flynch scrims. Well, look, I'm not that good right now. Realistically, I'm not.
Yeah,
Like, I haven't played this role for like a year and a half. I hadn't played the role in like a year and a half, 2 years, and then I swapped back to it like 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like I've been fucking going at it very hard since what? I've been playing it for 24 days.
24.
Right, I've been playing AD for 24 days, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident I'm top 3 already. So
Oof. Right. I think we end on that.
yeah, but we'll see, man.
We will see, right?
Again, I don't want to start playing all these fucking things till I have a team that I feel like I can win with, because I
Right.
don't want to play if I can't win.
So, Flinch, where can people find you?
At Flynch OCE on Twitch. It's in the chat. Thank you, Envy. Feel free to come flame me over there. I'm more than happy to practice my gameplay.
He also owes me an
We'll find
AD
it out.
carry Brom game in ranked.
I do. Not
Yeah.
in ranked, but
No,
outside.
it has to be ranked.
In his hot tub. Yeah, I plan on doing hot tub streams. It's all good fun over there,
I don't-
guys. But yeah, you'll also find me gapping every team in I. No, I'm kidding.
Gapping every team.
in I am the player. Classic.
Well,
Hot tub streams when? Oh, we're working on it.
yeah, he's working on his. I ain't fucking doing them. Right. So you've been watching Envy's channel with my special guest Flinch for the day. And we're out.